Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're reviewing another one of these grenade energy drinks, but this one is going to be on the Berried Alive, which is a strawberry and blueberry flavour. So I've got this particular can out of a random corner shop, if I'm correct, and because it hasn't got price marks, I think they charge whatever they want for it, which is interesting. But nevertheless, these grenade energies are kind of to and far between. Actually, they're kind of sometimes a bit hard to get hold of, and there's probably about I think 3 different flavors about, but they're just not, I don't know, as widely distributed as say their grenade protein bars, which of course is what they're mainly known for and is very popular. But the energy drinks, it's a bit of a different story really. I don't really see the hype and stuff around it, but anyways, nevertheless, let's crack on with it. So let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So a 330ml can size, which is that kind of weird kind of quarter size for energy drinks, although the 330ml is the same size as a big Coke can. So I've quite a cool packaging. I do like Grenade's kind of packaging and design and stuff like that. So obviously we've got the Grenade logo on the front with literally a grenade, you know, as the A, which is pretty cool. Again, we've got some lightning, a cloud or something there. We've got some different shapes and stuff. So it does look very cool. Almost, yeah, I guess like an explosion really from coming out from the grenade. So you can see all the artwork is coming in from the grenade. So fairly cool there. Again, cool looking font there, Berried Alive, nice looking font. All the ingredients and stuff on the back. And then just some facts and figures which we'll read in a second. On the bottom we've got nothing, and on the top everything is all standard and silver apart from the pull ring, which is finished off in this nice kind of orangey, goldyish, bronzy colour. So anyways, taking a closer look at the can. So of course, going around the top here we've got all different stuff, you know, 0 calorie, BCAA, 0 sugar, which is great. So it's got natural caffeine, 0 sugar. So reading down the side here, the facts and figures, we have natural caffeine, 0 calorie, or should be 0 calories, I think, 0 sugar, plus BCAA, electrolyte, and vitamins. So reading the back of the can, it is indeed 0 grams of sugar. Vitamins are your usuals: niacin, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, super, but interestingly, biotin and magnesium as well. No preservatives and no artificial colours. Well, we can all guess the colour is going to be clear. So as it is sugar-free, I'm just having a quick look at what sweeteners there are. And you know what, it doesn't actually, I was going to say it doesn't say, but I was just looking at the wrong area. So the sweeteners are sucralose and sulfame K. So no aspartame, which is good. Now, the caffeine content. So pretty much 10 times out of 10, energy drinks will always say high caffeine. But generally, that's the average for energy drinks, which is 32 milligrams per 100 ml, which in today's standard is not that high when compared to coffee and other drinks like that. And they all say it's high, but it's really not in terms of high when it's the average. This contains per 100 ml, I've lost it. It contains, where's it gone? Sorry, there we go. It contains 47 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. Now that is a proper kick and a proper boost. That's a hell of a step up from 32 milligrams. I could still argue that coffee does contain more, because coffee can contain 50 around average, so it's close to actual coffee. But yeah, 47 milligrams per 100 ml caffeine. So that is what you class high caffeine for an energy drink, not the average of 32 milligrams. Anyways, it's a smaller can, so it balances it out from a 500 ml can anyway. So it's nice and cold. I have my Zesty Lime Studios cup. So nevertheless, let's open it and hopefully it won't explode over me. So like I said, colour's going to be clear because no artificial colours, because again, this type of brand and drink is aimed at more trying to be healthier and more natural and stuff like that, which again, from the Grenade protein bars, you can kind of make that assumption anyway. So just don't explode. Ow. Got it, but pretty tough pouring. Made it in there in my finger. Look at that. Ouch. So let's see. And the colour is, surprise, surprise. There we go. Fizz seems below average, which is fine. I generally prefer less fizzy drinks anyway. Let's put that to one side. So completely clear. Absolutely nothing to it. Again, bad or good thing. again, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter when you're drinking it out of the can. You won't see it anyway, and you can see my face through the drink. Hello. Now, interestingly, I actually do see some bits in the drink, which I'm assuming is just I'm just gonna double check the date. I literally bought this the other day. Yeah, it goes out a date in 2020, January 2024, and I'm recording this in November 23. So it's got a few months left, but I'm just going to assume this is going to be part of the drink. I'm going to try and get it on camera for you, my iPhone SE 2022 front camera, but it might be a bit hard to. You can actually see them quite well. So ignore the bubbles, but there is. It's probably better without actually, but there is actually some bits floating around. You might have to have a pause and have a look, but there's kind of just, you see that bit going up there? That was not a bubble. There's just like kind of little bits floating around. Have a pause of that, have a zoom in if you can. There is definitely some very bits floating around, but like I said, I'm just going to take that as it is. Anyways, let's give it a closer smell and see what it smells like. Oh, it does smell quite berry. Yeah, it does smell quite berry. Generally, I think quite just a generic mixed berry smell, but it does smell quite strong. Cool. Well, nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Initial reaction to it is okay. Yeah, it's not that great, unfortunately. Yeah, but the more I drink it, the worse it gets. So I think it definitely smells better than it tastes. I'll give you that. Yeah, it definitely smells better than it tastes. So the thing is with this one, this is a prime example of where it's one of those healthier energy drinks with, you know, certain things or whatever in the drink, whether it's BCAAs or this or that, where it just makes the drink taste weird. And you know, not every blend is right for being sugar-free or these specific drinks, because the thing is, there's so much like sugar-free drinks on the market now that are absolutely insane in flavour. It's like there's almost no reason to make a bad sugar-free blend anymore. Ultimately, if you strip away the packaging from this drink, you could almost pass it off as kind of generic flavoured fizzy water, like a really just weird, nasty tasting fizzy water. And I think that's the main problem with sometimes these kind of lighter, somewhat healthier energy drinks, is that when it doesn't feel like an energy drink, give you that kind of feel and that kick and stuff like that. And I just think, what's the point? Because there's so much on the market now that is sugar-free and absolutely insane in flavour. It's like, why would I pick this drink that just resembles kind of weird, kind of off-tasting fizzy water than, you know, the various drinks, oh, excuse me guys, fizzy, than the various good drinks on the market. It just tastes cheap, tastes a bit like chemically and artificial. And again, I generally find that the same thing with some of these healthier energy drinks, that they just taste a bit chemically, a bit artificial, and just, I mean, artificial and chemical, technically the same thing, but you know what I'm saying, but it just doesn't taste right. It just tastes off. It tastes like a cheap fizzy water that, you know, I said they've had the sugar taken away, and it's got a really just weird chemical taste to it, and it's just not great. You know, the strawberry and the blueberry that's supposed to be in the drink is just completely weird and off. Yeah, it's just not a great flavour. Definitely won't be drinking the rest of this off camera. Yeah, it's not great at all. So I think, and this is why I think the grenades their energy drinks haven't taken off that much, is because when they taste like this, I mean, it's just not great. I said there's so much on the market, guys. Like, seriously, don't waste your money on this. Buy something else, and yeah, you're seriously not missing anything, guys. So The question is, how many zesties shall I give this out of 10? In all honesty, one is disgusting. 1 zesties out of 10. But to any viewers, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.